Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining me today for a gentle yoga flow that will be both sitting and standing. To start, go ahead and grab your chair and get comfortable. You could either be sitting firmly in your chair, if that's what your body calls for today, or you can be sitting forward. Whichever, again, your body needs is perfectly fine. Let your body tell you, listen to the body and what it needs for this practice today. So I welcome you to start with any type of a centering. Maybe you could do a meditative recording that I've provided for you in some of my other recordings. But I'm just going to go ahead and start. And ask for you to get centered. Maybe close your eyes for a moment as you get centered in our time together before we begin. So let's go ahead and start in your position. We're going to start at our head, work our way to our core area before we make some time to stand. Let's start with our gentle head rolls. You're going to equal this out. So if you start on the right, going right to left, then just be aware that you will need to balance this out and then move to the other side. I'm going right to left to start. Your circles do not need to be very big. You may feel or hear some crackling in your neck. It may feel good as you're looking up a little bit. And I choose to close my eyes when I do that. Now I'm going the other direction. Now your eyes can be open if you want, or closed. Again, I just choose to close my eyes for this beginning stretch. So 2 more times in this opposite direction. Okay, now our shoulders. So we're going to go ahead and our shoulders will go back. For me, my shoulders are going back to the beautiful scenery I'm providing for you in the yard. Maybe you can just visualize what does beauty look for you in nature. Maybe it's more like mountains, but whatever that image is for you. As you're going backwards, think about what that wonderful natural image is for you. And now we'll go forward. Forward. Now remember to keep your body aligned. We talk about this a lot in the videos if you've heard any of my recordings. My shoulders are stacked over my hips. You don't have to go very big with these shoulder rolls. Okay, now we're going to alternate left, right, going forward. Left and right. Now don't hunch over. Sit tall. Crown of your head to the beautiful sky above. Maybe it's an imaginary sky if you're inside. Okay, and now let's just go backwards again. Left, right. Just wakening up the shoulders, your neck and your head. Maybe your body can kind of rock and roll into this as you go back and forth. Have some fun. And back together. Now as I pause here, again when we talk about alignment, make sure your feet are hip width apart. You can draw a line. You can see this 90-degree angle from the hip bone to the knee. Knee is stacked over your ankles and feet are forward. Very good. Now we're going to begin with arms. So we'll stretch. I'm going to do the right arm first. with the hand down, with a gentle stretch here. And then palms forward. And this is just a gentle, gentle stretch that you feel. It's good for your wrists and your arms. Now the other side, the other arm, and just alternate depending on whatever hand you start with first. Palms out. And again, you're watching your angle here. Straight out. Your arm is straight out. Okay, very good. Now let's together working these wrists, these hard working wrists, back and forth. Gentle movement here. And listen to your body. Now you don't want to be in any pain during any of these exercises. Okay, hands together. If anything, you're just wanting some gentle stretches. So if you feel pain, that's your body telling you to stop. All right, maybe just some rolls before we finish here. Readjust. If you found yourself slouching, readjust your body. Now our hands are going to go into, our arms. We're going to crisscross into eagle arms. Now I've got the right wrapping around the left. If this is too much for your body, just give yourself a beautiful hug and stay in that position for these poses. I'll stay here, again, in this eagle arms. On the inhale, we're going to come up and then maybe do a gentle back bend. And on the exhale, come on down. Slowly inhale, coming on up. Beautiful. Exhale slowly and coming on down. Now widen your legs if that helps you here to get between your legs. Inhale, unfurl those beautiful arms. Come back together. Relax, shake it out if you need. Now we'll go the other way. Again, if you need to be hugging instead of eagle arms, that's fine. So just switch your arms. So now my left is going to wrap around the right. I'll show you here. Remember to maybe open up your legs a little bit because we're going to inhale on up and a gentle back bend. And exhale down. Let your body hang. One more time, inhale. Slowly up with a gentle back bend. And exhale down. Come forward. Unfurl those beautiful arms. Shake it out as you need. Now I invite you to stand with me because we've awakened our upper body, and now if we stand, we'll do more exercises and asanas to awaken the lower body. So I'll stand and readjust the chair. So as you're adjusting your chair, look at the distance from the chair, and your chair is going to be, have a higher height or a lower height. But adjust your distance so that you're comfortable. Feet are parallel and your hip width apart. Let's start in our firm Tadasana. We're facing forward in this Tadasana position as we get comfortable, rooted into the ground and the wonderful earth here. And prepare for some of our standing stretches. Dropping into the heart space, into your breathing as we prepare for our first pose here. We'll rise up on the inhale. And on the exhale, you're just going to come down to your chair. Adjust your feet as you need to. You can come and rest your head on your hands, your arms. This is a gentle forward fold. Your back is neutral. Now, if it's available, come on down further. You may keep one hand on the chair as you come down, or you could release both, but it's a gentle forward fold. If you're comfortable here, just let your head hang as you're releasing the pressure and tension on that lower back. 2 rounds of breaths. And as you prepare to inhale up, engage these abdominal muscles and rise up slowly. If you're in that chair, again, engage the muscles as you come on back up to your firm Tadasana. Now we're going to adjust into this next position. So you will come back. I'm going to lean, put weight on my right foot, and my left foot is coming back. Your toes are facing forward. I realize you can't see my feet right now, but your toes are facing forward. And adjust this however you want so that you're comfortable with your chair, your prop in front of you. So when you're ready in your position, you're going to inhale, rise on up. Exhale, come forward. Once again, holding your prop in whatever manner is comfortable to your body. You should just be moving until you feel the stretch. And if you're able to come forward even further, by all means do that, but just listen to your body. After your 2 rounds of breaths here, once again we'll engage those abdominal muscles before we come on up. Engage those muscles, and you're gently coming on up. Feet together back into your firm Tadasana position. Now the other side. Take your step back. Again, your toes are facing forward, and you adjust your stance how you want so that you're comfortable. Holding your prop, adjusting your distance from the chair so that you're comfortable here. We'll inhale as we rise up. Exhale, come on down, bending at the waist, coming to your chair, pausing where you feel your body stretching. Wherever you come down to, let your body, your head relax. Take your 2 rounds of breaths. And then engage these abdominal muscles. That is called the Uddiyana Bandha as you're coming on up and raising up. Feet back together into your Tadasana. Now we're going to have a wide leg forward fold. So separate your legs. I'm separating my legs. You don't need to separate too far. Again, listen to your body. Toes, again, are facing forward, and their feet are parallel to each other. Once again, adjust as far as your distance to the chair. We'll inhale, come on up as you inhale. Arms up. Exhale, come forward to wherever is comfortable for you. Maybe it's the chair. Maybe it's one arm to your shin, or maybe it's both. If you're able to come to your shins, then go ahead if you can and drop your hands either to the beautiful earth or to your feet, depending on where you are as you're practicing with me today. Let your head hang, relax here. Maybe you continue to shake, gentle back and forth with your head. Okay, we're going to inhale now, so engage those muscles, and you're going to rise up, 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 up. Feet back together into your Tadasana. The last pose that we'll do for standing is going to be our balance pose. The balance pose today is a figure 4. So I'm going to face the camera as I set you up for this. So we'll start shifting on the right hand side. Again, we'll be facing forward and facing the chair. You'll shift to the right hand side. For the figure 4, your left foot will come and rest above your knee. Foot is flexed. You'll have the chair in front, so maybe this is where you stop for this balance pose. If it's available, you will then join me and squat down gently, opening up these hip flexors here, and we'll hold. Again, you can hold with this balance pose. You will be able to hold your chair if that's more comfortable for you. So realign, shift to the right, come into your figure 4 with your left leg. Foot is flexed. Right now I'll hold with 2 hands. Actually, I'll hold with fingers. And go ahead when you're ready and squat. You're just squatting a little bit. Your knee does not come over those toes. Your knee should not be over the toes as you bend that knee and you're squatting back as if you're going to sit. As you're holding this position, it is a balancing position, so maybe you release one hand, maybe you don't release hands at all. When you're ready, go ahead and straighten that leg and shake this out. By all means, if you're feeling any pain when you do this, you need to stop. It should be just a gentle, this is a stretch of the hips and the hip flexors. Now we'll go to the other side. You're going to shift to the left. Wipe my foot. And your right foot is in that figure 4, above the knee, flexed foot. Gently hold your chair. Maybe you're staying here. That's fine if it's available. A gentle bend in the knee, not too far. You don't want to go over your toes as you scan down. And you're squatting down as if you're going to sit. Maybe you take one hand off the chair, try this balance. Maybe raise the other hand as you want, or keep both on the chair, whatever is comfortable for you. Straighten the knee and shake it out. Now we'll come back to our seated position for our last 2 poses together before we conclude. You'll sit forward on your chair with your legs farther apart. So let's just go in the opposite direction here, dropping one shoulder and then the other shoulder. As we're getting ready to conclude this practice, I'm pushing a little bit here as my hips are going now in the opposite direction that they just worked so hard with those figure 4s. Those were great. Okay. Back together, back to hip width apart. 2 types of closing exercises. We're going to go up, shrug your shoulders up, and when you let them drop down, you're going to breathe out through your mouth. So let me show you. Inhale and exhale through your mouth. Let's do this 3 more times. Last one. Wonderful. Hands to heart center. Thank you for connecting your inner light with me today. Namaste.